Motion sickness is super common. Around 1 in 3 people are very prone to motion sickness, and just about everyone can get it with certain kinds of disorienting motion. This study wanted to find out if ginger could help prevent motion sickness. Let's look at what they did and see if it works. They started with 18 people and used a technique called circular vection induction to see if they would get severe motion sickness within 15 minutes, and ended up with 13 people who did. They basically put these people in a big drum with black and white lines, then spun the drum to trick their brains into feeling like they were moving even though they were sitting still. Sounds pretty awful. They brought all of them back every 3 days so they wouldn't get used to the torture device, and gave each of them a random treatment each session, either 1000 mg ginger capsules, 2000 mg ginger capsules, or identical appearing placebo capsules. 1 hour after the treatment, they put them in the spinny vomit machine and measured a whole bunch of things. First was how long it took their patients, to develop nausea in the drum, and how severe it was. They then checked their nausea levels on a visual analog scale at 0, 15, 30, 45, 60, 120, 180, and 240 minutes. They also did some other fancy stuff like blood tests, vasopressin infusion tests, and electrogastrography, EGG. These things are all involved in the motion sickness, nausea, vomiting pathway, and they wanted to see if ginger affected them. We're going to gloss over that stuff a bit because we prefer to focus on patient-oriented outcomes here. We really want to know if this stuff works. So does it? Their results showed that with the ginger treatments, the subjects had lower maximal nausea scores and took longer to become nauseated. 5.6 minutes in the no treatment group versus 8.5 minutes in the 1000 mg treatment group and 9.7 in the 2000 mg group. The ginger treatments also significantly reduced how long they felt nauseated for after the spinny drum of doom. Turns out this was all pretty consistent with their findings with the EGG and measurements of vasopressin levels. Honestly, decent study design and methods in this one. The crossover style of the study helped offset how small it was. Based on their numbers, the effects of the ginger were pretty significant. It looks like 1000 mg of ginger might actually be pretty useful for preventing and reducing motion sickness. We love finding useful stuff. As always, if you learned anything today, please hit the like button to help us grow.